Hello, Summative Year teachers. This is a very short video on just the steps that you need to take at the beginning of this year so that you're ready for all of your evaluations and your announced observations, unannounced observations, mini observations, and any walkthroughs that happen. You're going to see my screen this time, but I have Kayla Anschutz up just so that you can see the steps that you have to take. After you log in, you're going to see your work again over here on the left, and then the summary of the tasks that will happen over here on the right. Your first step is that if you have not already entered your teacher self-review into Teachscape, you need to do so. And when you click down on the arrow of teacher self-review, you're going to find your initials next to teacher self-review score. What you have to do there is you have to enter your information and then read the directions down here. It says click save and exit and then share in order for both the teacher and the evaluator to view. Clicking submit finalizes the form from all revisions. We want to stay away from the submit part, and we just want to click save and exit and then share in order for both you and myself to view. If you have any questions about that, after that is complete and you have shared that with me, this diamond shape should turn into a check mark with a green backing behind it. After you do complete the teacher self-review, I have went through and I've updated all of our summer year planning sessions. So next to my name, you should have a green arrow next to me, next to your the summer year planning session. That means that we have met and talked about our SLOs, PPGs, and the summary year process for the remainder of this year. Educator Effectiveness Plan, this is where you're going to enter your SLO and PPG. I sent out a video this morning just to remind you on how to do that process. When we get into the evaluation part and the visits into your classroom, the teacher practices is where we need to be. Some of you may have some announced observations from previous years. I can do the same process, and I can just go into any one of those things. And I can always duplicate something so that I have a fresh, clean copy of it. So I've made Kayla was observed last year and did some really great things in her area, but now she switched to a classroom. So now I need a new announced observation form for her. And when we get to that point, she is going to have to fill out the pre-observation educator planning part, and she'll know that that's her job based on her initials right there. All these rest of these jobs are for me. And then after we're done with the evaluation and the announced observation, she has an educator reflection to do right here. There's another section for mini observations as well. So if I need another mini observation, all I'm going to do for her is I'm going to click on it, I'm going to click more, and then I'm going to click duplicate. After I get in the habit of just creating these things, you'll want to log in quite frequently during your summer year after an observation, just so you can see where the mini observations and the other observations have been added. Your artifact portfolio is something else that you'll have to recreate. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create another one for her. I'm sorry, I don't create another one for her. It keeps adding to this artifact portfolio so that you have a collection of all of the ones over time. So even if it does have a green arrow next to her name, she's going to keep adding onto the artifact portfolio, and she's going to keep adding more of those documents into there. We will create another end of cycle summary for her so that she has another set of scores in there. Your first task again is to go into the teacher self-review, and you would like a green check mark next to that, your initials next to teacher self-review score. After you do that, you should click save and exit and then share in order for both the teacher and the evaluator to view. I'll be in contact with you to help you through the process of setting up announced observations, mini observations, and then getting into your classroom now that Teachscape is up and running. If you have any questions, please stop down and see me. I'd gladly help you out.